Hoi there everyone, this is FatesFanboy speaking, and welcome back to what is most likely going to be the last episode of Inazuma 11 GO Strikers story mode. Yes, you heard me correctly, we're heading into episode 22, and like I said, it is most likely going to be the final episode, because we are going to be facing the Destructchers in this episode, which looks to be the final team on this third story map, the Go World map. But then again, this game has thrown me plenty of curveballs already in the past, so I honestly wouldn't be surprised if there's another surprise appearance after this. But that is only a matter for once we have actually defeated the Destructchers, which is all but uncertain at this very point, because, you know, they are a 5-shield team. It's been a while, I might be a bit rusty, pun intended. Yeah, straight off the bat, just going to say, it's been a while again. Some things have happened, you know, there's actually a lot that's happened. World Cup is finally behind us, Christmas has passed, New Year's has passed. Best wishes, by the way, if you're watching this. I hope 2023 will be a wonderful year for you, and may many good things cross your path in this year. That being said, I of course already switched to the winter setting because it is, of course, officially winter, even though over here it has yet to show. We've only had heavy rain, so that's quite depressing, but you know, just the Dutch life in a nutshell, honestly. Now, a few managerial things before we do get into the actual content of the episode. I did do some training between this episode and the last one. I recruited Goldie and Bata in the last episode, who both get access to a spirit, and one of them also gets access to a mix and match, namely Goldie, of course. If you have played Chrono Stones, you'll know she actually mix and matches with a dragon in King Arthur's story, I believe. So we'll be able to flex that in the match against the Destructchers, and we will also have access to Bata's spirit. Of course, she gets her trademark Athena Assault as a shot. She also gets a mix and match shot. Optional, of course. Honestly, I find Athena Assault much more impressive, so I'm going to be sticking with that, I do believe. And another thing that has actually come to my attention is that I think someone actually mentioned it in the comments before, but I didn't exactly know whether it was true or not. So, Faye, like I mentioned before, gets access to 2 mix and match forms actually. The one we've had so far, the pink-haired one, where he mixes with the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Yeah, that's the base for it. Oops, that's the wrong button. That's this one, yeah. And then, actually, after playing the last match, he now also gets access to this version, which is his mix and match with Big, of course, who is ironically a small dinosaur from the prehistoric era. Yeah, I don't think much has changed about his moveset actually. He might have a different... no, wait, Big is... I have my Chrono Stones lore a bit mixed up, I think, because now it's occurring to me that Big might actually be the mother of said small dinosaur. But I suppose we'll see. Like I said, not much of his moveset changes, I think, because he still gets this Phantasmagoria, or like Dinosaur Fang, don't exactly know what it's called in Japanese. And he, of course, maintains a Bouncer Rabbit and the rest of his moves as well. So that is something to look forward to. We also, yeah, a little bit of a spoiler alert, we did not get access to Mega Assault in this episode. Yes, we did have a recommendation for Alpha, and we already picked up Beta by courtesy of Yamino's request last episode, but no one actually opted to recommend Gamma, so unfortunately we'll be riding into what is presumably the last match without Omega Assault. And with that, I think that might actually be all. I don't believe I have much more to say, so we're going to dip straight into the scout section instead. Now, there are still a few pending requests, but for today I'm actually going to fulfill a request made by a new requester actually, at the very tail end of the series. Fun to see how people stream in, like, at different parts of the playthrough, really. But this recruitment goes out to ZXMBI3_ZA. That's quite a mouthful. I presume his initials are meant to represent the word zombie, but Mr. ZA recommended we pick up Sean Frost, Fubuki, from the International arc, and so I will happily do that. I do quite like Fubuki in this form, actually. Then again, I say that about, like, virtually every player I come across at this point. But no, he is really cool. Again, pun intended. I'm on a roll today, man. Also, my controller just momentarily died. Okay, that's cool. Are we good? Are we back? I think so. Can I move my... Yes? Okay, excellent. We were about to pick up Fubuki. My controller is now plugged in, so there we go. Now, the good thing about picking up characters from the earlier arcs is that we do not have to spend time actually training them for spirits or anything. But let's see. Since the Destructchers are the final team on this world map, I do believe it'd be prudent to actually not pull any punches, to actually just bring along all the strongest plays we have. So towards that goal, I will bench Miles. Not because I think Miles is that much inferior. Well, actually I do think Miles is that much inferior. Sorry. Fubuki just kind of does everything better. Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Hope you're enjoying the episode. If you are, consider subscribing to me. It is completely free, you can always change your mind later, and it goes a very long way for me as a content creator. Let me know you guys want more of this stuff in the future. Thanks in advance, and enjoy the rest of the episode. But man, we have a ton of forwards, I just now realized. Ooh, might have to do some switching up, but let's see what the formation actually looks like. Okay, yeah, that's fine actually, that's fine. I think Fubuki, yeah, canonically is a forward, but I think he should be in the midfield, realistically. Bata hasn't seen any action, has she? Maybe I'll put her in. I'll put her in instead of Hakuryu, why not? And I'll bring back in Peabody, because man, it has been a proper minute since we saw Peabody in the goal, hasn't it? King has kind of sufficed up until now, and I think he would in this match as well, but just to be safe, we want to bring in the Gold Slayer Peabody, I'm pretty sure. Honestly, I'm really happy with how this team has ended up, how this team is shaped up to be. Let's see if the YouTube 11 can actually bring home the victory against the Destructchers here. It's time for the final battle. Oh boy, right back into it. Getting slung right into the dramatic music. You do love to hear it. It's been quite the journey, hasn't it? Battling all these teams, dominating some of them, struggling against others. It's been nice. It's been a good ride, a wild ride. And it may not be over yet, who knows? Like I said, this game might just throw another curveball at the end of this match. We have yet to see, but enough stalling. Let's face Flora. Yes, indeed. 5 shields, the Destructchers. Let's head in. Yes. Thank you, Arian, for that reminder, as always. But we won't be setting our team anymore. We already did that. We're going to check out the Destructchers. Now, I think I explained in the last episode that these guys only appear in the anime, or rather, only in the animated movie in the Go arc. I guess the Chrono Stones arc, that would only make sense. And so it might not be entirely surprising that you haven't heard of any of these guys or have never seen any of these guys. But the gimmick with this team is basically the same gimmick as the Sherwins, so FaZe team. All these players, with the exception of Flora here, the blue-haired girl, are duplies of this guy. I think his name is Asta, if I recall correctly. He's one of 2 dupli invokers, alongside Faye. But this girl, also don't know where she came from, but I just know she's hella strong and that she has access to a mix and match and a spirit. So that is very threatening. And this guy is the only one to get benched. Damn, that is unfortunate. But looking at the quality of your portrait there, that is also quite justified. Actually, no, all these portraits just kind of suck quality-wise. Surely I didn't mix up any settings in my game, did I? No, because these look fine. Maybe not. Am I tripping? Very well possible. Departing from that for a minute, the main thing we're going to have to look out for is this guy because, you know, being the final keeper in this game, or rather the keeper for the final boss on this map, he is going to be quite the obstacle to pass. He has access to Whitehall, as funny as it sounds as a move name. It is really strong, so we're just going to try our best. I will quickly check what element it is. I believe it's wind. Yeah, okay. It is wind. And besides that, I think all of these guys actually have access to... What's the move again? Is it Flower Surprise? It's kind of the theme for this team, I think, also in the dub, because I believe all these guys are named after flowers. But yeah, I think that should about cover it. This is just kind of it. We're just going to bite the bullet, going to see what we can do. I have complete trust in this team, and I hope you do as well. Let's see how far we get. Shiai Kaishida. For presumably the last time in this playthrough. At least for the story mode. Because like I mentioned before, there is going to be more content. Oh man, this music. They are not playing around. Damn, that is some intense music if I've ever heard any. But we are... Damn. We're serpentining our way through this defense well enough. Alright. Fubuki? No. I will actually, apparently not mix and match. I will instead let this guy shoot. And for some reason he has Death Spear. Don't know why, but you know, that's alright. That's cool. Peabody can surely stop this. It's just a midfielder, and this is Peabody we're talking about. Thank you. Yes, what I will actually do is mix and match Goldie. I think we're going to immediately have to reinforce our defenses. Because like us, these guys are not pulling any punches. Now Aphrodite is open, going to try that. A bit too ambitious, that's alright. We'll do this instead. I have a feeling this match is going to be quite even. We are rather evenly matched, but if we can find an opening like this one, we might have a good opportunity. We just need to watch out for Tulip, who is surprisingly fast. And there we go. Just barely dodged that little gremlin. Let's hope this one goes in. Oh, there it is. It's called Shining Hole instead. Okay. And it goes through. Excellent. Excellent. Yatta! As they say. You love to see that. Oh, but man, this music. Please do not block Aphrodite like that. Okay, is he just going to... I was about to say, is he just going to keep running around with it, or... Ah, yes. The Spirit is actually a variation of Xanark's. I mean, obviously, if the move didn't show that clearly enough already. Now, it is from quite a distance. However, this move does have an advantage, element-wise. Unfortunately, there was no one who could block. But Peabody, he always pulls through. Why am I even scared by this point, honestly? And that is not what I meant to do. But, I can only blame that on the rust that is undoubtedly accumulated over these past few weeks. But there we go. If we get it to beta, if we can not trigger his spirits, because they will fire up. And that is something we will not be able to retaliate against. Yes, that's the move I was referring to. Magical flower. And then they all just kinda laugh at us. Come on, Goldie! Please! Run! Okay, there we go. Good. Good. I would not have liked to have a fired up shot against me. We'll do that and immediately play it back up front. Hawkins cut in here. Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. Let's just get it away from here, actually. This might look like a dumb move, but I just want to get it out of our half. Maybe if Hakuryu's in the way we can actually... Nah. He's just going to catch it. Most likely. Yeah. That doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Okay, good control this girl has. But Fubuki pulling through. Let's have Faye cut in. If Faye can... Okay, if Faye can stop her, we can actually just mix and match and head in there. Because I do want to show off his tier 2 mix and match. There you go. You just keep charging. Big! So it is actually big. The only trouble is I don't know which one of the two big actually is. There you go, yeah. So is that Big or is that Big's mother? I don't remember. But it is basically an improved version of the T-Rex one. And it looks cooler as well. But it gets blocked. And this is kind of the issue with this team. They are nothing to scoff at. But let's see if we can somehow... We've kept them behind the middle line so far, so... That's heartening, at least. Not much to do about that. I don't want to risk using any lower level moves against these guys, actually. It is just a midfielder from the middle line. But then again, he just stopped... The keeper just stopped a spirit shot, a mix and match shot from point blank, so I'm not pulling any punches. Let's see what bet I can pull off, though. Nothing, apparently. But we can have another shot at it. Yeah, I will also apologize in advance if my commentary is not going to be too greatly insightful. This is, as you may notice, not a very easy team, despite the story mode so far being quite forgiving, I want to say. So I will have to focus quite a bit here. Why is Fubuki all the way up there? But here we go, another opportunity. If we can... Almost. We were close enough. We can at least pass through. I think Faye might lose his mix and match here. We'd have to see. If he does, I'll just give it up for someone to volley. Okay, there we go. I'll just move over here and give it up for a volley. There we go. And then cut in with Fubuki. Unfortunately, he does pass, but that does get rid of his TP, so that's good. That's good. All delete. It is a very cool move. I do like that. But yeah, look at that. Like, the first half is already almost over. And we've only scored 1 goal. I mean, it's enough. It's enough of an edge to actually win this match. But it just goes to show that these guys, they're no slouches. Now we might get one last move off. If that is unfortunate. But we did what we could. And honestly, not too bad. Not too bad. Susanoo definitely pulled through for us there with that Fire Blizzard. I would have liked to be up a bit more. Like, look at these numbers. They're like scarily not far apart. Yes, I like Fubuki there in the midfield, but perhaps getting someone like Hakuryu in is a good idea. I would like to have some more spirits at our disposal. Now, perhaps having someone to block, like 2 people to block in the middle, might not be too bad of an idea. So I'll bring Nathan in there. And actually, who has higher guard? Maybe it's actually Shadow though. No, it is Shadow. And Shadow can also block, so let's actually do that. Now, Faye will not be able to use his mix and match anymore. He also cannot use his tier 1, so the one with the T-Rex. That is how this game works. Once you've used up one use of your mix and match, you cannot use the other one. It's gone for the remainder of the match. That should be alright. That should be alright. Rare Steel, rare Aphrodite W. But let's see. If we can actually get a Chaos Break off, I think that should probably be enough to break through. But we need Nagumo for that. If he... Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, well that is unfortunate. Perfect timing on their end, I suppose. Oh, disgusting voice. Absolutely heinous. Man. But that was a clean interception. And there we go, charge that meter. Got Hakuryu in there, maybe. Okay, well he's going to shoot from his side of the field, which is fine. That is perfectly fine with me. We'll probably be able to block, maybe not. But I will actually risk using Magic in the Hand instead of Soul Hand. I think that should be fine. There we go, had me scared for a second. But that is alright. Might consider switching in someone else. Might consider switching in King. Bata, will you please move up the field instead of back? Actually, this is fine. But look at how fast these guys are too. Like, man, oh, that's what I mean. They just run in there, no questions asked. Just Dragon Ball Warp in there. Man. Yes, this match is definitely supposed to represent like overwhelming odds. Or rather skewed odds. And it is doing a very good job. Definitely. I definitely feel intimidated. Considering we've been honing this team throughout the entire playthrough, and they're kind of giving us a lot of trouble. In the story mode, nonetheless. And of course now Bata is on the complete opposite side of the field. And it's offside, that's about what I expected, honestly. Let's get Faye in there. That's actually not. Ooh, that is very bad. Ooh, that is intensely bad. Ooh. Yep, there she is. Oh, she actually doesn't have a mix and match. This is her mix and match. Her Armor Fight Spirit. Oh boy. Oh boy, Peabody, if you pull through this, I will crown you as the king of this playthrough, my man. If you pull through, Peabody. Let's go! Let's go, Peabody! Yo, but we definitely need to switch Peabody now. Like, this is... We can't push him much further. Surely. So let's just have a shot at the goal. I should have probably shot it out of the field to get the opportunity to switch players, but might as well get it out of the way. He does stop it, of course. Only natural. Alright, there we go. And now I will actually... Yeah, now I will definitely play it out of the field. Go. I will switch in a different keeper. Peabody has done his job. I'm going to definitely switch King in. He has to. Peabody can rest. King can take over. Bit of a relay. Oh man, I cannot express how incredibly pivotal Peabody has been in some of these matches. It is absolutely absurd. Okay, Rusty, let's go. Unfortunate. Doesn't really matter, my man. You did your best. You can't possibly go up against this. Against all delete. I thought they just played it out of the field for a second. Oh boy, oh boy. Yes, dribble out, let's go. Oh, okay, go. Just away, get it away. Just run up and don't look back. Susanoo again. Nope, that is not happening. Oh boy, oh that is bad. Oh that is bad. Oh that is bad. Okay, well at least we can probably block with Hawkins. If I don't get screwed over, that would be nice. Hold on for a bit long with that vac attack. There we go. Good. Okay, we're saved. We're saved. This should be definitely enough to block this shot now. Alright, King. Time to prove your worth. Been with us for a while. I know you can do this. There we go. Joint effort. Joint effort. Perfect. And now we just get the fuck out of here. I want to get it up to beta, but like... no, we're just going to do it like this. We just have to keep pelting this keeper with shots, because it's not going to work out otherwise. Alright, Susanoo did it before you. Let's see if you can do it as well, Nagumo. Yes! Yes! There we go! The Chaos Duo never disappoints. They never disappoint. Alright, we're set. We're set. A 2-0 lead at this stage in the game. No one's going to take this from us. Sure, go ahead. Do whatever you want, man. Do whatever you want. I'm going to ride this wave, going to ride this high, and no one's going to tear me from it. Okay, that's definitely a thumbnail shot if I've ever seen one. Oh man. What a riveting match this has been. Absolutely thrilling. And it keeps on delivering. Like, oh boy, both of our keepers are exhausted. Oh, and that's an awful play. Oh dear. Please do not have a shot ready. There we go. Very nice play. And now we're going to get it out of here. Oh no. Oh my god. Okay, 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 I fixed it. I screwed up and I fixed it. It's fine. No one panic. We're good. Even if they score a goal against us now, we should be golden. We should be golden. There we go. Again a joint effort. And Faye will definitely stop her. And that'll be the finishing blow, I think. That should be the end of the match. Surely. Maybe one more shot? No, that's it. That's it! We did it! Oh man. Man, oh man. That match had me on the edge of my seat. Honestly. I cannot believe some of the things that happened in that match. Peabody the GOAT. Absolute legend. My lord. But then this is the moment suprême. There it is. That's... yeah. The credits. Roll the credits, boys. That's it. We beat the story mode. At least that's what they're making it look like. Oh boy. Am I just going to have to do my finishing talk now? Yeah, we're going to have all the players coming up. At least the players that played in this match. No man, what a ride it has been. Really. Every match getting a little bit stronger, sometimes backtracking a bit, just to train up some different players. It was great. It was wonderful, honestly. I loved getting all these recommendations from you guys. I loved making this a joint effort. Just everyone joining in to make this one cohesive team. And we just, bam, we absolutely blasted through this story mode. Yes, there were some setbacks. There were a few setbacks. Against some surprising teams, actually. Like, I remember struggling against the girls team, but then we absolutely destroyed Team Ogre. That was always fun to see. Very fun to see. Overall, I think there's a lot of moments to look back in this playthrough, and there's definitely going to be plenty more. Because I've mentioned it a few times before now, but this is not the end of the GO Strikers content. If this does in fact prove to be the final, like the finale of the story mode, we do still have some more content to look forward to. Like, I remember there being multiple ways to play this game. I remember there being an exhibition mode, where we can actually get ranks depending on how well we play against these teams, how many goals we score. And that is actually also where my 5-0 goals have sprouted from, because I believe that is the condition to get an S rank. But I believe the song, is it nearing its end? I can't really tell. Like, we have a few more regions to go through, so I guess I'll just keep on talking. Yeah, no, there's plenty more to look forward to. There's also tournaments, actually, if you hadn't seen that yet. So that is where you'll face 3 teams in a row consecutively. And yeah, I have some ideas for how to make that work. It's definitely going to need some polishing, but I'm going to have some time to think about that. Oh man, look at this team, all dressed in orange. A recent change, but a wonderful one, I think. And Nelly and Percival traveling on the dinosaur. Oh, this is such a blast from the past, man. Rewatching these credits, it's magical. Like, you just have all the regions coming together. There's the airplane from the international arc. There's the bus from the Go arc. And there's our team. A mixture, an amalgamation of all these arcs. Oh, just running in the wind. There's the Inazuma bus from the original arc. It's beautiful. This game is beautiful. This franchise is beautiful. It's just a franchise that keeps on giving, and it's honestly a shame that it didn't go past Chrono Stones in Europe. But there it is. The final credits. The end of the story mode, it looks like. Oh man, what a trip down memory lane. And there they are, the lads. Oh, look at them. Cheese. There we go. And that'll be stamped on our whiteboard from now on. I think we can access that whenever we want to commemorate this moment. Beautiful. Beautiful. 720 points. You'd love to see it. I don't think I have much more to say. I think we'll just go back to the map. I still don't entirely know if this is actually the end. I guess we'll just have to see. Because this game is very good at throwing curveballs. But we have beaten the Destructchers, definitively. And there it is. We beat the map. And what now? We get some players, of course. We can recruit players from the Destructchers. We get access to some kits, I imagine. Probably new items in the shop. There are lots that I cannot read. Ah, of course. Of course, there's another team. There's the curveball. Oh, Inazuma Legend Japan. Of course. How could I forget? How could I forget about this team? Okay, so I guess technically this was the finale of the story mode because we just got the confirmation like, okay, the map is cleared. But this is just a bonus team, I suppose. There they are, right in the corner at the Saints Way Stadium. Saka Yarose. Hello, Mark. Hello once again. We have to spare this for the next episode. It's only fitting. I will return Hawkins to this beginning spot and we will face adult Mark alongside his adult companions in the next episode. For now, we're going back. We're wrapping things up with another recruitment as per usual. And yeah, that'll be it for this episode. So let's just go back. Oh, everyone's cheering. Look at that. They're all looking towards the screen and cheering. Oh, that is delightful. I love seeing that. Man, I am in such high spirits. This is honestly beautiful. I cannot express in words how much I love this franchise. But man, another recruitment. It's a bit of an anticlimax after what we just went through, but I will still keep true to what this series has been up until this point. So, this one is probably not going to surprise anyone because I have mentioned it a few times before, but there has been a recommendation for Alpha, namely by none other than Mil-H. I continue to be in obliviousness as to how his name is pronounced, but fact of the matter is that he did recommend Alpha some episodes ago, so I will finally fulfill his request. Welcome aboard, Alpha, and that only leaves Gamma, if we do still want to see Omega Assault for perhaps the match against Inazuma Legend Japan, or in any of the other game modes that I will definitely cover in the future, but yeah, that is entirely up to you. I leave it in your capable hands. And with that being said, I think I won't actually elect someone to spin for the end of this episode. Now, I will be training up Alpha in the days to come. I will also be training up Fubuki, so he does catch up a bit stat-wise. But for now, I will just leave you on this screen and thank you for helping me get through this series, for supporting me all the way through, and for your fervent recommendations. I hope they will keep coming in the episodes to come, even if we do not cover the story mode, even if it is just exhibition matches. I will still be accepting recommendations, so by all means, keep them coming. I will happily fulfill them, and perhaps I won't stick to just 2 recommendations per episode. If there are enough, I might do 3, I might do 4, who knows. Maybe 4 is a bit ambitious, but as per usual, it has been an absolute blast providing for you guys, and I hope I will be able to do that plenty more in the future. So thank you once again, and I'll see you all in the next episode where we face Inazuma Legend Japan. Goodbye!